Oh, she's rough tonight. The sea is mad, and I'm as crusty as ever. Seamen on me, seamen behind me. We're gonna weather the storm. I'm the one, the only Crusty Sea Dog, and this is gonna be Crusty Sea Dog 2, baby. Number 2!
This is the Superordinary Podcast. The following conversations and statements don't represent the views of anyone, and watching and all listening is very strongly discouraged. Superordinary presents the Superordinary Podcast. Please enjoy.
What?
Remember, drink more juice.
Yeah. Salty sea dog. And you're so far away, you're at like the captain's end of the table.
The helm.
The helm.
You might say, the helm.
And I'd be in the deck, I guess.
You gotta be down there.
Down there.
Well, I don't know that I'm like full like, but you know. I've been out.
Yeah.
I've been out at sea. I never left.
Some
I'm great.
say
It's
he's
great.
still there.
It's great to be back here.
Welcome back.
But I'm as salty as ever. Still as renowned a sea dog as there's ever been. Still salty. I'm still known, heavily known for my seamen. I have a large vessel full of seamen.
Back to this again.
But we need to break down the sea. We need to break down the air. Because out there it's nothing but dry. I have dry lips. I have dry nose, dry eye. And all I see, ironically, all I see is water and seamen. But everything's dry. You know the most valuable commodity we have out at the sea on my vessel with my men? Moisturizer. Because it's so dry.
Gosh.
So dry.
The gift that keeps on giving.
It is the gift that keeps on giving, absolutely. Yeah. And
I don't want to hear what you do with it.
Whoa.
Okay?
I'm getting in, we're getting in preparation. We're gonna get a new frigate. Me and my men.
Why getting the new frigate? You've been out at sea for so long. Some say...
I can't fit the seamen on
Some
anymore.
say we're in like a remote location right now. We're
Really?
still out at sea. Yeah.
You ever been on a dinghy?
Sadly, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've achieved total buoyancy. I don't know about
Okay.
you.
No.
No.
I
I
get
didn't-
horribly motion sick.
I don't think so.
No. Grandma belongs in a home. Okay.
Grandma is in a home.
She is in a home. This is
So
just
Grandma,
a hallucination.
what brings you back to the sea dog, the Crusty Sea Dog? The most renowned sea dog of all the sea.
I don't know. I was in a meeting.
Do you even know how I got my moniker?
How?
Doesn't matter. I just wanted to know if
The
you knew.
semen. When it dried, because everything is so dry, one thing leads to another, and you go from being
Well.
a moisturized little white boy
Oh.
out on the deck of his frigate to just another crusty sea dog. You know?
Do you want to know?
What should have gotten to?
Don't worry about
What?
it. It's all
No,
good.
no,
It's
what?
all good. Huh?
I want to know. Tell me.
Well, those who know me, they know me for my semen.
I don't know why you want me to respond to that. Okay.
And those who have got a taste for my semen, respect me.
Because they're like, please don't do it again.
No, because
Please
I have a
put it
whole
away.
vessel of well-trained, respectable seamen. They're not easy to get. You drop in port and you try to get some semen, you're not necessarily going to get the best
Fucking-
quality. I have, I think, but A grade,
Shot loads
Top
at
quality.
them until they submitted. Hey.
top quality semen
Yuck. Yuck.
from starboard to port.
Do you actually use moisturizer, or have you just changed out the bottle or something else?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Does the job. All I know is I reach for my semen and they get the job done. Doesn't matter what I need from them. Yeah. Anyway, I've been at sea
Yeah.
for a very long time.
Are you okay?
It's tough, like it's tough. Mentally, I'm still out at sea.
Yes.
I'm
I know
buoyant.
that much. God,
I'm
But he's
adrift.
buoyant. He's not sinking yet.
All I see is waves.
He's swimming.
It's so long I've been cooped up. Nothing but semen.
Is this a chat with
getting
grandma,
restless.
or is this your late night thoughts? Is this your dark place that you go to?
Now the sea,
Kind
the
of.
sea is dark depending on the time of the day. But
Yeah.
the other day I came into port
Yeah.
and I felt it was time to just get all my semen off. It was time for a frigate.
You know how I feel about frigates.
Well, my vessel, you know, she's buoyant.
You'd hope so.
She's well put
Yeah.
together, but it was time to get a frigate, I felt.
Gosh.
Because those seas, they're rough. Yeah. It was time to blow the man down, as they say. I don't know if you're familiar with that seaism.
No.
We saw a terrific breakwater. You could see it from the brig. I was worried at one stage for the bulkhead. So I ran for the cuddy. Right? What else would you do? I wouldn't do. That's exactly what I did. And I'm the trusty Sea Dog. So I know what to do in these situations, all right?
Yeah.
But there was a worse problem actually.
What?
Well, I ran for the cuddy, but my cuddy had fleas. Yeah. And I thought like to use a chain shot, that would have been nice. But then I also realized the cuddy was moldy, so I have a moldy cuddy. That's not good. I've never seen this before.
Should get that checked out.
So my seamen moved the dunnage in prep for the fair land.
What does this mean?
You can actually see it from the gibbet.
What's a gibbet? What's a gibbet?
It was time to give it the old heave to.
Oh, God.
But then Gaffer, one of my prize
Like
seamen,
the tape.
he slipped on the holystone.
What the fuck is the Holy Stone?
Oh, it was a bad scene. I've seen a lot of things, but this was shaping up to be something totally worse. Something even Crusty Sea Dog wasn't prepared for, let me tell you. Not good. All of us on board were just thanking God that we had total buoyancy. Because we watched our great seamen go over the edge, down to a grim, salty death.
That's the most exciting part of the story so far. I can understand that.
Bubbles.
Bubbles. Oh,
I had to spray propellant to help propel my propeller. I got the gaff out of the pilot house to pitch based on the poop deck's quadrant reading of the rake between the stairs line across the mizzen mast on rat lines. It was a coordinated seaman effort across the deck. We had seamen running in every direction. The mizzen mast was covered in seamen.
need to clean that. I don't know what else to say.
It was a seaman mast. So anyway, I came into port. I docked. I hitched. And I went frigate shopping. I was in town for a vessel, a large, mighty, fair maiden of a vessel. Right?
It's a big woman.
Well, right? Takes a big woman.
Yeah, too massive.
She's massive. Anyway, it took a long time to move all the seamen off deck onto the new frigate.
New frigate.
We've been in
Same
situ
old seamen.
in town, just waiting. My seamen have they've been running amok, and I just thought, look, that's where I'm at. That's where we are. Wasn't easy, let me tell you. And I feel like all I've done is become even crustier. Salt laden, salt fair, salt hardened.
Yeah.
Salty. Dry eye from the salt. Salt air. Crusty, you might
Grandson,
say.
are you okay? Yeah.
I'm doing my best, right? I'm doing my best.
I
That's,
mean, it's your lore, like, that's your story, and I'm happy
Right.
for you. Did you get the frigate? We're up to the, wait, so you're waiting on the frigate.
I haven't
You're
got the
looking-
frigate yet.
Okay.
But I've set the scene, so like what I've had to deal with recently, and it's not been easy. But we have plenty of fantastic new sponsors for this podcast.
Yeah.
Super Ordinary Podcast, get subscribed. So I just want to welcome our new sponsors.
Who's the sponsor?
Oh, we have a beautiful resort in Thailand that have done a great job of just bringing quality resort leisure that Thailand is known for to
what
the masses.
about the hot towels? Tell them.
Tell us about them.
About
Tell
the
us
hot
about the hot
towels.
towels. Yeah?
Yeah.
A hot towel in hand. Nothing wrong with it.
You don't need to be YO. They've got you sorted.
You want
the
a hot towel?
ladies.
Yes. They come
Okay.
to your door with a towel and they whack it in your face.
That's your business idea, isn't it? Just to have people on bicycles doing the hot towels like the Yakult. I'm sure you said it before.
Yeah.
Say it again. I listen.
Hot towel
sometimes.
delivery. No one even wants it. They open the door and you just... And then the bill, slide it under the door, even if they shut it in your face.
Yeah.
You can't lose.
They have to pay you to go
Service
away.
provided.
Yes.
Bill,
Received.
there you go.
Paid.
There we go. Right?
Bill delivered.
Yeah, so,
and it too is hot and wet. So what are you gonna do? They might as well just like adhere it to the towel. Just let it like soak up the water so it's stuck in the towel and just throw it through all as one.
Yeah. I probably couldn't get any of my seamen to deliver it because, you know, a seaman wet towel, probably not like, it's probably not to the standards.
Congealed.
Well, you know, I don't know what they're going to
Kind
use
of
it for,
hardened.
right?
It's gonna be like egg white, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Either that or it's going to be like, I don't know, someone who's cooking pancakes in the morning.
Yeah.
It's not what you want.
That's not the morning pancakes we're talking about.
But like
okay?
grandma's been in stasis, right? Last I heard you were frozen. And they didn't know if they were going to be able to fix you.
Yeah.
But you've been put back together.
Yeah.
You look as ghastly as ever. What happened?
They defrosted me.
And I heard about your new book,
Which one?
Pegging. It's more than a lifestyle, I believe.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank you, grandson.
So just a plug.
For-
A plug. For your new book.
Thank
Your
you.
new book.
That's good.
I don't know what that was.
Does it get a little tail on the end? We love a plug with a tail.
Hey!
Okay.
Right.
My book of tales. My pegging book. Pegging tale.
We're sponsored by.
Boss.
This is the milk that I like to drink. I drink my milk out of.
Can.
Are you thirsty? Because if you are, you should get some milk.
Boss.
Iced coffee milk. It's the milk that I chose to drink. This is my milk of choice. So come get your milk.
Boss.
Iced coffee milk. It's my milk of choice milk. Milk.
I'm surprised you even kept your salty, crusty hat.
Well, I mean, it's sea.
True, yeah.
Well, I mean, what do you think I was going to use it for?
But yeah, I do appreciate the shirt. I
Merch
don't
drop.
think anyone can see it. The merch drop.
No one will be able to see it. Oh, maybe.
Maybe if I flatten it out.
It's beautiful.
more than a lifestyle. I don't recall when I ever said that, but I can't disagree with it.
I attribute
You know?
quotes to you now,
You do.
and that's fine.
And you know,
When
it's
grandma's
a,
cryogenically frozen, we say what she
it's a
thinks.
little bit defamatory at times. It's a little bit like destroying my character.
Hey, that's the
and my
producer, all
credibility.
right? SJ is a friend. Crusty Sea Dog is a friend.
Crusty friend, like a salty friend. Your salty, crusty, like lizard friend.
Lizard
The
friend.
tongues be flicking, okay?
I was hoping, because this is the podcast that cares,
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping we could tackle some like real issues.
Like what?
That's why we have you here, for the
Yeah.
wisdom of your ages.
I got so much wisdom.
No one can afford
anything
to live.
really. Yeah. Anything
So,
really.
especially housing these days, it's a big problem. And we have a sponsor, by the way, who's coming up later in the show, who will help you. So stay tuned, because we've sponsored with everyone.
Yeah.
We've completely whored this podcast out. It's basically an ad now.
Wow.
This
I
is the
love that.
Whorecast.
Wow.
Well, so yeah. But like, I think real estate's probably where we should try and help the people. And I was wondering what like your ideas were. Like, you got like 5 seconds to fix the crisis of Western civilization. Go.
Like literally Bunnings cardboard boxes.
Bunnings.
Bunnings
Yeah,
cardboard
yeah.
boxes. That's the one thing you can still get for free.
Or a tent, BYC, BCF, sorry.
That's still expensive unless you
Ah,
steal
too
it.
expensive.
Steal it. Squat.
So some people are like, houses are too expensive, $1 million, not good. And you're like, a tent, $200, too expensive. Gotta go cheaper. Cardboard box.
Cardboard box. Maybe not in this weather.
Yeah, right. It's like not even weather
I
secured.
reckon if enough of us put our cardboard boxes together,
you know how much a frigate
we can
costs?
make a little cardboard box town.
Imagine a cardboard frigate. That's not gonna go very well.
It's gonna get real soggy and wet.
Soggy sea dog.
But that's already basically you. Soggy, crusty sea dog.
Imagine that, soggy seamen. Yeah. What? They'll sink. Seamen have buoyancy.
My wife is dead. In Super Ordinary, we're going to give you the best tyres you've ever seen. Do you have a car? 4 tyres, because we've got 5 warehouses. That's too many bloody tyres. We got to get tyres on your car. We got to get them out door and on your car. So for all Super Ordinary listeners, 20% off. If you buy 4 tyres, we throw in an extra tyre. That's 5 tyres. Spare tyre, that's 6 tyres. It's too many tyres. Come get a tyre.
What would you suggest for the housing crisis?
I would say I've been looking at the solution, and I think honestly, it's easy. Move to Belarus. That's where I'm headed. That's where I'm taking the podcast. Grandma, everyone's coming with me. They don't even know it. And so we're moving to Belarus, it's a little village town. I'm going to put...
Eastern Europe,
I'll put
right?
someone,
Yeah.
next to Belarus. And we're not even going to... See, people are like,
I've probably got some cousins
we're not
there.
even going to learn
Who knows?
Russian. We're going to learn Belarusian.
Oh, yeah. There's got to be some overlap.
Nah, completely
Nah,
different.
completely different?
Every word starts with Bella, and then it's the Russian language. It's the same, but it has every word has Bella in front of it.
Bella bullshit.
Bella, what?
What?
Bella niet. Bella bullshit. That's English, man. That's Bella English. We're doing Bella Russian.
Bella das vidanya. What else?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Nani mani payu. Bella nani mani payu. Forget DuckTales, we could have Seamen Tales. Okay, yeah, I think Belarus, I was having a look at it. So basically I was sitting around at a cafe with some people, and they were they're like, it's very important to invest, and I have property, a few houses. And I'm like, that's cool. And I'm like, I've been looking at property too, I was looking at Belarusian property, and they didn't take me seriously.
Oh.
So I literally looked it up at the table, and it's very affordable compared to here. So move to Belarus. I mean, it's an easy solution.
So not looking at, Italy.
No, I want to have a
Greece,
rundown,
no,
10 square meter house and an ox.
Even Indonesia.
And I want to be, I want to be in a town where people, no
Thailand,
one
no.
speaks English.
Yeah.
I want to be I want people to try and avoid me. I want to be a pain. I don't want the local town to want to sell me goods.
You can just stay here if you want that experience. No.
The only problem is it's not like ocean bound. Because obviously I need to, park my boat. I need to moor my shit.
North Korea.
What do you think of a rudder? North Korea. Right. Actually, that was interesting news.
Yeah, true.
North Korea is opening itself up for tourism, and hell yeah.
When do we say goodbye to you? Because you're going to go away for 10 years. You'll set foot there, and I'm not sure what kind of reception you're going to get.
Will I live?
True.
Because knowing me, I'll take a poster within 30 seconds. And the last time that happened, it didn't end up too good for that guy.
No.
But I'll be like,
But it is ocean bound, and they probably would appreciate an extra frigate.
yes,
Very few people will speak English.
I turn up to North Korea with a frigate.
You get to watch Kim not running around.
He would be a
Kim
handsome
getting
seaman on my
carried
frigate.
around. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that. Going to sea with that
Kim.
man. Yeah. He could be a nice buoy.
He's buoyant.
Oh,
He's so buoyant.
he's very buoyant.
He's big. He's buoyant.
Yeah, you could just
You can get him all salty and crusty. I don't think he'll mind.
tie a rope to him, throw him out.
He'll be like a crispy salted pork belly. Okay.
Make sure the sharks don't get him.
Out in the sun.
That man's delicious.
Sizzling. He is delicious.
He's a good looking man.
Look at him. Oh.
All right. Fan of the show. Fan of Subordinary. Kim Jong-un. This episode is dedicated to Kim Jong-un.
It's sponsored by Kim Jong-un.
Sponsored by Kim Jong-un.
You've got every single sponsor. You've been whoring yourself out to Kim Jong-un for that sponsorship.
I mean,
Again,
that
remember, it's
predates the show,
Warcast.
let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's the
That was
great.
for free.
He's really inspired this whole venture.
I think so.
Yeah, people underestimate him. Oh, I had a quick thing. What's the deal with you know how women can get breast implants and they can wear the bras that fill things out and shit? That's all fine. No one there's stigma but not much. But crotch stuffing, it's all frowned upon and laughed at. Why? It's not right.
Don't people who are desperate enough do it anyway?
Does anyone actually
Do we
do that?
have to talk about what the... I don't want...
I feel like it's fair. Everyone, I'm just a big fan of the fat movement. I think fat is good,
Yeah.
and there's no such thing as unhealthy fat. And I think there's a lot of people who struggle to get fat. So I think that it would be a good idea for fat implants to become more popular.
Well, that's like BBLs. That's all that like a.
No,
big
but like,
job
yeah, that's
is,
just
right?
bums. Like, why not just like how do you get like more chins? Like, what about a gut implant? It's just like a huge gut.
The other day I ran over a dog, but let me tell you, it was a smooth ride. Because I'm rolling tyres out this joint that you've never seen. Quality rubber. I'm coming broke. No one's buying my tyres. I need you to come in here and look me in the eye and tell me why. Why is no one buying my tyres? No one will even have a conversation. My wife is dead. My dog. I ran over him, but I had the most premium tyres you've ever seen. I had a spare tyre the size of a house. I've been obsessed with rubber since I was a small boy. Shelf, wall to wall. Nothing but just absolute quality. My wife is dead, and I've got brand new tyres rolling out the door. We got everything's gonna go. Do you have a car? Because I've got tyres. 5 warehouses full. 4 tyres on your car. 5 warehouses. It's too many warehouses. Too many tyres.
Hi, my name is Long Thai Name. I am from Terrific Resort. We have 500 acres, we have grass, we have drink, we have 15 pool. You come swim in our pool. We have 22 rooms and we have 233 live native fanboys that roam the ground and you can look and touch the fanboy. We have Thai. You come and the fanboy serve you the Thai, put it onto a plate and then you get to touch the fanboy while you eat your Thai food.
Grandson's gonna tell us a story.
I was a Crusty Sea Dog and I had a few issues with my scupper. And I need a new coxswain. It's really like not easy to get a good coxswain these days.
But we won't shame you. Okay.
Right?
If you're gonna make it bigger, then
I don't know, the coxswain kept telling me to pull on the jig.
did you listen?
I'd get upset and go sit in my cuddy. But this was pre-mouldy cuddy.
Pre-flea cuddy, or was it always flea cuddy?
And you'd talk to the bosun, but he'd never agree with the coxswain. I don't know, this was often the conversation at dog watch, right? It got nasty one day, it got real nasty, and a lot of it went overboard. Yeah. Flotsam. That's what we were looking at. Just everywhere. The water was covered in flotsam. See it everywhere. You'd think the ship was going to go down. I had a problem with the pintle as well. What? But when we're at port, we went into dry dock and we got a new futtix. And it's tight. We have a tight futtix now. Because when you're at sea, covered in seamen, you do not want a loose futtix. So now our futtix is tight.
You have to keep
Okay.
it tight, okay? Otherwise
Right.
it's gonna be spilling out.
It's a clinker build. We went to a clinker build. Hey! Don't make me tie you to a kidge and drop you overboard.
Do it, please.
Anyway, I got the
Yeah.
papers for the new frigate and I was going over
Okay.
the scantlings,
Yeah.
you know. But all of a sudden there was a squall and I went overboard. Right? I slipped and I hit my head on the taffrail as well.
Is this your special interest since I've been cryogenically frozen?
Well, you've been cryogenically frozen.
Yeah.
Well, I take my my sea life seriously. You know, there's a lot of issues that can come to the dog when he's out at long stretches,
Some would
surrounded by
say-
seamen.
Dogs don't belong out at sea for that long, you know?
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyway. Basically, what are your thoughts on like importing chocolate from Colombia? Huh?
What? Sorry, there was some song like an earworm.
Yeah, I don't know, it comes out sometimes. Yeah, what's your
Okay.
thoughts on like chocolate from Colombia, right?
What's the problem with chocolate from Colombia? If you're proposing
Well,
it,
this
there's
is the
probably
thing.
something ethically
I
very
wasn't
wrong
buying it
with
for me.
Yeah.
Okay, it was for a friend.
Yeah.
Let me just get that straight. But like, my friend really likes white chocolate, And I was like, that's cool, man. That's fine. I prefer dark chocolate personally.
We know.
I like it as dark as you can get it. But my friend likes it white, and I don't judge. And he's like, oh, bro, he's like, can you get me like the best? I'm like, mate, Colombia's the best for white chocolate. And he's like, bro, get it in a powder because I like to make a shake. I like to make a shake. I like to stir it in my morning with my creatine and everything. I'm like, bro, I'm with you. I'll get you.
What
But
happened?
I had a little bit of trouble buying white Colombian powdered chocolate.
What happened?
Hey, I don't think nothing. I personally, it's just a little tricky to get it through customs.
I know.
I don't see what the big deal is. A lot of questions were asked, a lot of emails were sent, phone calls were sent.
So until
I was
they
brought
mix
in for
it
questioning.
With, like, the cocoa butter and the sugar, it just lacks the chocolatey scent, and then taste. It tastes quite bland.
The customs officer told me to sniff it,
Yeah.
like to draw a line of it on the table and snort it.
Did they try it as well?
No, they were doing cocaine.
Okay. Not chocolate.
Excuse me?
Not chocolate.
No, I bought white chocolate.
You got the cocoa.
Powdered white chocolate.
Cocoa, but they've got the cocaine.
What's the
Okay.
difference, right?
Sure.
So for the dyslexic who wants to buy cocoa powder, white chocolate, not that that really exists. Let's just say it did. From Colombia, there's so many C's. It's very hard, right? You don't know if you're ordering cocaine or cocoa. Anyway, this is a fable as old as time. I feel.
One's going to make you a bit loopy and destroy your nose cartilage, and the other one's going to make you a bit fat. I don't know.
Oh,
There's the
right.
difference between the cocoa and the cocaine addict, okay, and its market.
I thought we could just do something.
One's rail thin and the other one's kind of chunky.
So last night, I saw the new Alien movie.
Yeah.
I thought I
Are
might
you
do
gonna
like
spoil it for your beautiful subscribers?
No. But I thought I might do like a quick click because it's so fresh. Like I just
so
saw
fresh.
it, so I'm probably do like a little review. But before we do that, I just wanted to we're gonna just do something, all right?
But was Sigourney Weaver in it?
No,
She was too busy doing Borderlands.
she's not in Borderlands.
Isn't she?
No.
Fuck. Who is it? No, it's Jamie Lee Curtis. I always confuse
And Kate
the both of
Blanchett.
them. And Kate
You get them
Blanchett.
confused. One's
Okay,
very good,
they're
one's
the
very bad.
holy trinity of I don't know. Well, Jamie Lee Curtis was a scream queen as well, to be fair. Right? Yes.
I am just whatever, you know.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Can we?
No, that's cemented. That is cemented forever.
was-
This will be. I'll clip this, and make it a short.
It's the same energy, okay? Maybe if Sigourney Weaver was in Borderlands, it would have been better. Maybe if they gave them the script, it would have been better. Do we hate watch that movie? Like, you need to have
Borderlands.
Yeah, you need to have both ends of the spectrum.
Well, I suppose what they
okay?
could have done to fix that movie was like make
This
it
is
well.
both ends of the spectrum.
You haven't seen it, have you?
No.
Oh, right.
I want to hate watch it.
Ah, yeah.
I want to go out and get
Just
happy.
like-
have some chocolate.
Oh, yeah,
and
some
then
Colombian nose candy.
Yeah, get some Colombian nose candy and
Sure.
and go watch Borderlands. Support the franchise.
Let me talk to you about a thing called traction. It's a gnarly word, but we have the wheels and the tires for you, because we have nothing but traction. You're never gonna slip. You're never gonna slide. Cruising down the highway with nothing but absolute proper traction. You're gonna have superior rubber at your feet. We have winter tires. We have off-road 4x4. We got the big rubber ones with the little spikes. I don't know what they're called, but we sell them. Look, I got a shelf full of them. Too many. They're just the warehouse. That side of the warehouse is tipping over because I got so many. They're leaning against the wall. So, don't be like my wife who's dead. Come buy a tire. It's a great shop.
What do you want?
Breaker. Did you see that Prius?
Chocolate breaker. Yeah, go on.
The chocolate breaker.
Breaker,
The breaker
chocolate
jump.
breaker.
Breaker.
Did you see that?
Did you see that Prius? About 200 back.
Yeah.
Coming up the rear. Sliding into my lane.
They're gonna eat
I've
it.
seen that guy before.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're trucker B. I'm trucker A. Go.
Not that little shit again. He keeps sliding on in those lanes.
Sliding.
You can barely even feel him, but you see him
Ew.
darting around. He's so small coming up underneath my big truck, my lifted truck. I can't even feel him going under there, but it's just...
Yeah, you said it, baby goose. That little boy and that little Prius.
What
Run
do
him
you-
off the road, I say.
Run him off? Okay.
I was talking to my old lady the other night.
What did she say?
She's decomposing.
Did you hear any flies?
Yeah.
There were a buzz. I was talking, she was buzzing at
I didn't
me.
even notice. I tried to roll it over and her head fell off. Rolled off the bed.
That's just another hole.
Clunk.
Clunk. That's 2 more.
And then all of a sudden,
What?
the Prius,
The Prius?
the wheel bursts off it and it slams into your truck.
Steer into it.
Steer into it.
Steer into it.
Okay.
Grind that little Prius
No,
into
goose monkey,
dust.
whatever I called you earlier. Don't die.
Oh, I won't
You gotta
die.
make it.
I'll make it, and if I start going downhill, I'm taking him to hell with me. Okay.
Yeah, you Thelma and Louise that shit. You and the Prius go off the
Me
cliff.
and the Prius, I'm
Yeah.
gonna grind him into nothing.
And me and my decomposing skull wife drive off forever.
You've
and
got
we
2 ends that you can work with, honestly. That's just another, it's a portable wife. You've got
Portable wife.
You've got the wife, and then you've got the handbag wife, okay? You just gotta hold that bag down at crotch level, go for it, okay?
it's a wife that won't argue.
Oh, yeah. She won't argue.
Doesn't do much housework either though. Definitely doesn't cook.
Let me tell you, I've had a hard life. The other day I ran over a dog. My wife is dead, and I've got brand new tires rolling out the door. I'm coming drunk.
Ooh, just get food on the road.
As I say that, my stomach's like, ooh. Yeah,
Maybe if you ate actual food instead of guzzling salty seawater.
that's right.
Instead
Nothing,
of filling up on your seamen,
nothing but
out in your
salt.
frigate, down, out at
nothing
sea,
but semen.
where it's dry. Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
nothing's wrong with it, but it leaves you hungry. Okay,
So,
there's never enough semen to fill you up.
jeez.
You know.
Dear Lord, Grandma, you're
And then
sick.
you just keep
Grandma
getting a
is mentally ill.
You get a bigger frigate, and then you're
Bad
like, well,
grandma.
now the frigate feels empty.
Oh, my frigate.
My frigate feels empty.
I slipped in semen
Okay.
on my frigate.
But it's still not enough. Frigate's looking empty. The frigate's looking lonely. Okay, you look down on that deck. That's
Oh.
a big deck.
It's a big dick.
That's a huge
That's
deck.
a dick full of semen.
And there's only a little bit
Semen.
of semen on that huge deck, and you're like, you know what? I need to get more semen.
Do you like my submarine? It's long, hard, and full of semen. So, I could do like a movie review. I've done
Do
one
it.
once before.
You gotta. Go on.
Alien Romulus, 2024, directed by Mr. Alvarez. Huge fan of the director, huge fan of the series. It's been like 7 years since Alien Covenant. I won't like ruin it because,
Spoil it.
yeah, no spoilers.
Okay.
But like, I'm super highly anticipating this because I love Evil Dead 2013 by the great Alvarez, same director.
He loves a bit of Jamie Lee
Don't
Curtis.
Breathe. She's not in it. Thank goodness. Don't Breathe was great. So, what's wrong?
Horrific.
You've
Yeah.
seen it? Brilliant film. He's a great director. So yeah, basically, yeah, I wanted my anticipation was through the roof for this because I wanted him to bring that just that level of insanity to Alien, and it was so yeah. Is it like a 10 out of 10 film? No, it's not perfection, but it's a good film. It's a solid film. I'm already keen to watch it again.
Fresh ideas.
It's a bit of a
Fresh
it's a bit of a shotgun of a film because it interestingly by the end of it, it sort of covers almost every Alien movie in the series, and I was not expecting that. You sort of go through, and at first it sets up, I think it's going to be like full homage and go back to the original and go from there, but it goes in some interesting directions. It has one thing up its sleeve which did surprise me, and I won't spoil it,
It's
but
an alien.
there's a particular, well, it is Alien. It's literally in the title. No, but there is one frame that really, it stands out. Like there's many beautiful shots that were really well executed, but there's one frame in particular that just has a moment that made me go, whoa. Like it was very surreal. And I was hoping for a really good movie. I thought it was going to be way more violent and just a lot more blood and a lot more gore, given his previous films. Basically, I wanted Evil Dead, but with aliens. So So I didn't get that.
Would that have improved it? I don't know.
Would have made me happy.
Okay.
I wanted to get into about 20 minutes, set it up, have the feeling of an alien film, and then I wanted it to just be carnage. I wanted just non-stop premium horror. I wanted it to just not just like even fall apart in terms of storytelling. I wanted it to really just hone in on death and macabre imagery, gothic imagery. I would have taken the tome of Giga and I would have spread it out as the Bible for the visual, all the visual effects and artistry in the film. The entire crew, that they would be like everything would refer back to that.
Did you even want to survive, or did you just want to slaughter?
Yeah, like I'd be totally happy if everyone died.
You just wanted everything to get ripped apart.
Yes, I really did want it.
And ending shot with.
But not just ripped apart. Like, so the thing is, he does hit his strides at times. So the movie is interesting because it's sort of like when he does his thing, it's sort of what I want. But a lot of the time, it does unashamedly recreate the feeling and moments from the past. So it reminded me a little bit of the Star Wars prequels in that sense.
But for some people that might
sequels,
be nostalgic.
The Disney ones.
For some people that'll be nostalgic, and for other people who
well, for me, right? Like
yeah.
But
then for people who haven't taken the time to watch through all the movies in the franchise.
Oh yeah, I think they still like it though.
Yeah,
but
and it would give you sort of bits and pieces from previous films, like little like.
Yeah.
Cherry picking from previous films so you get a sort of feeling for the full franchise, and then you could go and investigate from there and see what it's actually paying homage to. So
I guess, yeah, for the viewer,
But did that feel a bit disjointed then?
A little
because
bit.
you really went in for like this...
For a particular thing.
This, what's his name? Like...
Fede Alvarez.
Alvarez. You went in for like... his directing, his storytelling. You wanted to see something through his lens completely, whereas he only did that in part and then like cherry picked.
Yes. He took the lineage of the previous films. One thing he did do is, given that there's so many films over decades and different directors and he did bring. He sort of brought like a unity to it all, because. I knew it was going to be a self-contained film, and he did do it, and he did take this one thing. There's basically, you look at his pedigree as a horror director, and there's just that one shot. Like he really did bring it. Like there is this one shot in the film where I don't know that any other director would have brought it to the table, and I think for a lot of people they're going to be like, ooh.
Good.
Yeah, so but I wanted that like many times. I wanted that 6-8 times. But that was why my expectations were through the roof. But it's a very good film, highly recommend it, and I'm keen to watch it again, and I'm sure my opinions and taste for it will evolve. But yeah.
And it's like, again, who is he trying to cater to? Because there's people who
it's even influenced by the game.
Yeah, but
Alien
it's like
Isolation,
you
so
went in there because he
cool.
was the director as well. Like you love the franchise, but you also have a great respect for him.
Oh,
and you
man.
wouldn't have been mad at all to have like his sort of how would I say?
I wouldn't even have been
his
pumped
kind
if
of
he
like
hadn't done it.
mark.
So
Exactly,
yes.
but like you were happy just to see a film simply because he directed it. And if it had its full like flavor, like if he injected himself into that franchise completely and just made the whole film some horrific.
Claustrophobic, violent,
heart
body
attack
horror
waiting to happen, like gut clenching.
He does.
Horrific, like
I don't want to undersell
anxiety fest. But you would have been happy with the whole film to be like that.
Yes. See, it's not even R.
Does it make? Does it make that one shot? Whatever you're talking about, I have yet to see it, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, like, does it make that one shot stand out for people who aren't familiar with his like filmography?
Yeah, like
they're
it
gonna
is.
Be like shook. They're there for the alien, and they're gonna get like a little bit more than they bargained for.
There is a shot.
But,
there is a shot, and I'll end my review on this. Wow.
That's the alien.
Right. There is one shot, and it is creepy and unnerving. Creepy. Like it's surreal. Like it's just like, ooh. Like it's like the feeling you get when you think someone's looking at you. It was like, it's surreal. It broke the illusion of being in the cinema for a moment.
Yeah.
Very good. Unfortunately, there was the most glaring issue in the whole film is this weird AI scene where they recreate an old actor. It doesn't work.
No.
It's not well executed. I just was shocked.
It's not Sigourney Weaver.
It's not Sigourney Weaver.
Is it the cat?
It's not the cat.
Fuck. Is it Vasquez?
No.
Please let it be. Oh, I wish.
No.
I wish.
I won't tell.
She
I won't-
deserves
no
better.
spoilers.
Hey, I hadn't seen anything. I just like Vasquez, and everyone
Sure.
knew I was gonna like Vasquez. Okay, she came on. I was like, oh.
You've probably seen me at a public toilet before and maybe didn't want to approach me, but it's okay, I'm okay.
He's
And-
so approachable.
And I can get like chocolate.
He's so easygoing.
Yeah.
Like, I know a guy.
Yeah, like the Lindt store is really bad. It's got terrorists and stuff, but like I don't, and I got
Support small business. Okay.
small businesses, and we have premium.
No sugar. No
Sugar
fat.
is the devil. You don't want that shit.
All
You will
party.
You will take the Colombian white cocoa, and
There's only one
Lay it out.
crystal that's really good for you.
one guy I know, he actually killed someone to make sure he could get it. It's that good. And super ordinary. We have a whole, we have a 100-gram special. It's chocolate, by the way.
Yeah.
I just disclaimer, it's chocolate. Like
Everyone loves chocolate.
some people say it's not chocolate because it's white, but that's not true because it's white chocolate.
Yeah.
And Colombia's really known for like beans. Anyway, so
Yeah.
this is like the end. So
You
the
recommend?
week ahead. Yeah,
The week
recommended.
ahead.
The week
Okay.
ahead.
VMAX though? You went.
Yeah, I went VMAX.
Yeah, VMAX.
I'm going to see it again,
Yeah.
a few times probably. I'm going to go see it in IMAX hopefully, but it's very expensive.
Yeah,
but-
stay away from the IMAX. You'll hear some like heaving. You'll smell something crusty and salty, something salty and wet on the air, and you'll
Yeah.
know that the sea dog was there.
Right.
You'll feel a set of eyes
You
watching.
don't want to go
You'll-
there after I've been there.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get it, and when you try to leave your seat, you're going to tear out of
During
your
the
seat.
film, you'll feel some eyes watching you, and it's not going to be that big shot. You're going to feel that unease.
You're
when
going to
you
put
see
your
that
arm on the
shot,
armrest, and you're going to.
and then it's not going
Yeah,
to stop.
great.
Like the scene's going to end, and you'll still feel the eyes on you. You feel a little bit moist. You'll feel this hot breath.
So the
kind of-
week ahead, Grandma says prepare to be moist for the week ahead.
Be so moist.
Get wet.
It's wet outside.
Be moist.
It's moist.
Get sticky.
It's
Juiced
so
up.
sticky. Okay.
How's it feel to be back
Get
on
filled.
the Subordinate podcast?
God, there's still more frigates than I bargained for.
Dear God.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to get like a dictionary for all of these terms. I
Yeah.
felt a little bit lost by grandson
Seaside
superior.
vocabulary.
Yeah, seaside. Is it even like correct though?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. I did my research.
No.
Yeah.
Who's just like diagram a frigate and he's like enter all of these terms.
Diagram, yeah. There's even I even used a word for ship drawings. But like I get more than it's white and it's powdered and it's I lay it out and you get to put it in a bag and take it. Give me money. And I won't stab you. I haven't done that many times. I haven't had to. White chocolate, of course. I need the white stuff. It's now, I don't know if did you buy it once before? Was that you? I saw you across the room and like I knew you. I don't know if you did. I sold you. You know, no, you didn't. It's fine. I'll leave. I didn't. I'm not like I'm not like a weirdo or anything. You don't have to worry. Like I wouldn't stab you, but it was very unlikely I'd stab you. But I'm not going to stab you.
He's got the moves.
Alright, now why don't
All right, you're gonna be cruising.
some shit like that, right? And then cut. That's why I buy it from there. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy it from there anywhere. I wouldn't buy it from there any reason. I don't know if you like chocolate, but like, one more is it? Yeah.
Good, because
like a
it's like
partake.
if you stare like talk
Yeah.
right at the camera, it's weird. If you're turning your shoulder or your back on our
not
beautiful,
good, right?
our hot,
Sexy.
semen-filled subscribers, filled up with hot, juicy
I want to let you go. Like, go keep going. Like, that's going to be a soundbite for sure.
subscribers. They're
Oh my
full.
God.
They're dripping. Semen's coming out. Tighten your holes. It's spilling out,
Yeah,
honeys.
tighten your, what was it? What was I
Tighten
talking
your
about?
what's?
Futtix.
Is your buttocks tight? Otherwise,
Do you want to know what it is?
all of the semen's going to be dripping out. Okay?
Dear God. Your semen's going to leak all out of your buttocks.
It's going to leak all out of your buttocks onto that fat, clean dick.
Ew. Dear God.
There's too much PG.
Crusty Sea Maiden.
The Crusty Sea Maiden.
His
coming
grandma
at
been at
you
sea.
From 104.9. No shit, that's an actual radio station. Oh, what's that news? From
606.6.
606.6 Frigate CFM. Okay, coming at
CFM is
you.
an actual thing too.
No!
That's okay.
Okay.
Who cares?
That's all right. Copyright. Sponsor us. Sponsor us, please.
Yeah.
Give you an ad.
So one thing we do have to do. Yeah, your job's not done yet.
We give good ad.
We give good ad. Oh no, I don't think so.
It's Graham Marshall's return.
Hey.
It's a creepy little man with a shift.
Hey, I see that. I don't know what you're saying, but I see it.